Hi, this is Josias de la Espada from Personal. So today I'll talk about I'll show how to create a personalized email that actually converts. So emails are one of the main tools for B2B and B2C companies in order to get in contact with their prospects, leads, and customers. But one of the main issues is that most emails do not convert. And that's actually a huge issue because that means a lot of money left behind. So today I'll explain how to create a personalized email using different type of multimedia content in order to increase conversions. So I put together this fake example with a fake name, Kevin Wickham, and his wife, Caroline, and also a hotel, Sempris Hotels. Sempris is one of my last name. I'm from Panama. People in Panama have a few last names, at least two. And in this context, Kevin and Caroline are traveling to Malaga in south of Spain, and they are staying at Sempris Hotels Marbella. And they'll be staying there between the 11th and the 15th of June 2019. All this is fake information. It's just an example. So Sempris Hotels wants to increase their revenue per client. So it is more expensive to actually lose a client than to keep that client, than to acquire a new client. It is more expensive. So because of this, a customer experience is key. And that customer experience also needs to see its place in your emails, text messages, phone calls, etc. So what we're going to do here is I'll go step by step on how I created this message here. And I'll show you the different type of multimedia content used. So from images to videos, text, calls to action in order to convert. Okay, again, this is a fake example. So the first thing, how to create a personalized message. So personalization is about a conversation. It's about creating the right context in order to make one individual do the one thing you want that person to do. So you might want to keep it simple and to focus on one specific call to action. In this case, the call to action is to lead Kevin to a landing page where a personalized video will be displayed with a personalized offer. Why? Because Kevin has already booked. He has already booked a hotel reservation in this hotel. So the hotel doesn't want to, they don't want a hard sell. They want to, little by little, they want to take advantage of the 60 to 90 days, more or less, which is the average time a person has before his or her arrival to the hotel, the anticipation, let's say. So they want to use that time to lead Kevin and his wife, Caroline, to a buying step. So they want to, it's basically a drip campaign. They don't want to sell that hard because they have already sold a product to them, which is the hotel room, basically. But they know that there's actually a decent chance that for them to buy more. Why? Because in this example, they know that they have been in the hotel before, because maybe Kevin used the same email he has used in the past. Maybe he's used the same telephone number. Maybe he used a loyalty card ID or something similar. So all that gives you a lot of information about the context. So what we see pretty much every day is that a lot of companies have a lot of information they could actually use for their marketing, and they actually don't, to create powerful messages. So we know their name. We know Kevin. We know Kevin Wickham. We know that his wife is Caroline because of the ID behind the scenes, the customer ID, the customer loyalty card ID. We know that they're going to stay there for at least 4 nights between the 11th and the 15th of June. We know that it's going to happen soon, maybe in 60 days, let's say, in this example. So there is enough time to send a drip campaign that shouldn't be that aggressive, but that will lead them to one specific buying step, either right away or at another point, at another part in the from a funnel perspective. They also know in which hotel he'll be staying. So Sampras Hotels Marbella, let's say this is a hotel chain, and they know that this hotel has some great activities for men and for women. They know that Kevin loves golf because last time he came to the hotel, he told the hotel that maybe through a survey, through a quiz, etc., that he would love to have more time next time to play golf, because Marbella is a great city actually to play golf and do a lot of sunny activities and all that. It's in sunny Malaga, down south of Spain. And they know that his wife loves fancy food because she expressed something similar, but about food last time they went like a year ago, let's say. So based on all that information, based on also the fact that we're talking about two adults, a couple, potentially, because they're not traveling for business. They said that by not saying that they weren't traveling because of, for that it wasn't a business trip. They are not traveling with kids. It's only two people. And based on all that information, you can create a truly personalized message that will help you convert more. Again, this is an example. So you need to translate all this reality to your own context. A SaaS product, maybe a utility company, maybe another hotel or a spa product, consultancy services, etc. Use whatever you have before in your databases, CRM, or even a simple spreadsheet to create more personalized messages. So there is something we call all this is the context before I go explain step by step how I created the email or the personalized fields in the email. So there are two types of information. There is two types of information. There's what we call internally textual information. That would be the information as it is, the way it is displayed in your database, CRM, marketing automation tool, etc. So that would be, for example, a name. That would be a room name. That would be a feature. So for example, 24 hours room service, etc. So that's information the way it is. And then there is the contextual information. That would be, for example, we know that they're not traveling. We know that we are talking about two adults. They're not traveling with kids. So we're not displaying any image, any kids related or children related images, because these guys want to have a great couple time. They don't want to be thinking about kids, maybe. Or if it is a business trip, they don't want to be thinking again about kids. They want to be thinking about Wi-Fi connection. They want to be thinking about a meetings room, etc. They don't want to be thinking about. They love their family, but they don't want to be thinking about their family while they're doing business. Don't take me wrong. So use all that information as to create the context that is specific to the individual you are targeting. So that's the contextual information. In this example here, well, I'll get there, but in this example here, I used a simple joke targeting men as part of the context, because we know that Kevin is a man. And we use golf as part of the joke as well to target, to target him using his own context. So all this is part of the personalization. So personalization is a lot more than just showing a name, which will give you higher conversions, but it is not enough. And actually studies show that basically we are getting used to a name as part of the subject line, as part of, in a personalized message. So we are not paying that much attention, or the attention we used to pay to that kind of personalized messages, or in this case, emails. More things before I go deeper. We also know that Kevin is traveling with women, which in this case is Caroline. We know that, as I said before, Kevin is the one that made the reservation, but we know how important women are in the buying decision process. Chances are that Caroline asked Kevin to do all this. And this is just me wondering, but all that is part of it's part of the context. And you can use your buyer personas information, your track record. You can use your analytics. You can talk. If I were the hotel here, I would be speaking with the people that is, in the trench, in the front line, with the desk team, with your staff members, even the people that clean the rooms, to know what these guys like. how men behave, how women do, etc. And used all that information to create buyer personas. And based on that buyer personas, then create targeted messages that you can create actually in real time based on all the variables you have access to when, in this case, when the customer makes his reservation. Now, let's go step by step here, or structure by structure. Here we have a really strong call to action. Videos convert really well for email marketing. They do really well, actually. And you can either play the video inside of the email or not. It really depends on the technology you are using, the buyer persona or target audience you're targeting, even the country you're targeting. It also depends on your goal. So if you want that person to actually buy right away, in most of the cases, at least based on my experience, you want that person to get out of the email to continue with the buying process, to focus that person on one specific step, buying step. So it really depends on a few variables, let's say, to decide if you want to play the video inside of the email or not. In most of the cases, I do not recommend it, but it really depends. So this is a really strong call to action where we are already using some kind of personalization. You can go simple, like I did here with this example, which is using the name of the person, because it works really well for images and videos, even more than it works better than how it does with text. You can, and I said here, I'm adding a joke here, your doctor will be proud of you. So that's like kind of a question. Why? Why will the doctor be proud of me? So that cost interest in whatever you're telling them. And then I'm adding here a link, which is this one here, strong link, and a subject line, let's say, to that call to action, which is basically go watch your personalized video right away, and that person will be landing in a landing page that is personalized to him. Okay, and I'm adding more personalization here, and I am already talking about something that is interesting, not only to him, Kevin, which he is interested in golf, but also especially to his wife. Again, because your partners are, in most of the cases, partners are, they actually really important in the decision process. So if Kevin and Caroline would be traveling with their kids, or with a baby, the call to action would have been totally different, especially if we're talking about babies. If you're talking about teenagers, it would be totally different because they need to have a great time. And part of your decision-making process has actually a lot to do with your kids having a great time, even more than yourself. So, more than you. So, again, creating an augmented buyer persona, which is that's a term we use internally for the buyer persona you create in real time based on the data you get in real time, will help you create this kind of message here. And later I'll speak a bit more about how to do this from a technical perspective. Now, after this, we have here personalized field, another personalized field here, and then we get into the text message here. More personalization, a basic one, but it works, Kevin. But it's becoming less effective, but it works really well, actually. And then we have, you've probably heard this one before. Your doctor told me to take my iron every day. My doctor, told me to take my iron every day and to live on greens. This is a joke. It works really well. Well, your doctor will be proud of you. So this is basically to emphasize the message that we initiated here, using a sense of humor, using creativity, a joke, etc. This works really well with men, but also introducing what is important to his partner, which is great food, great fancy food, and having a great time as a couple, especially if you are on vacation. So all this is part of the personalization. And in a moment, I'll tell you how to do this on a scalable way. So this is, you don't need to do this email by email or video by video. You can use technology, even platforms like ours, Personal. We automatically generate personalized videos, personalized images, personalized landing pages. We integrate with your marketing tools to allow you to create all these processes in an automated way, but at the same time, really personalized way, in the way you are actually, I'm explaining right now. We are getting, let me continue reading. We are getting everything ready for your stay at Sempris Hotels Malaga or Marbella from this day to this day. Since you love golf and Mediterranean food, again, more personalized fields, we have a gift for you. A gift for you. This is part of the call to action. Watch your personalized video now to learn more. People are not used to personalized videos. They're not even used to this type of call to action. So you're basically leading Kevin to his personalized landing page and leading Kevin to an excited moment that will actually lead him to, will guide him through the sales process. And then another call to action here, watch video now. You can even go deeper with a stronger call to action. And then more personalization for VIPs like you. Why? Because maybe Kevin and Caroline made the reservation using, again, as I said before, their loyalty card ID. Or maybe they have already been in the hotel before. So based on that information, you can say for VIPs like you. Maybe if all this was their first time at this hotel, you would say something different. So like these are some of the things our clients love about our hotel, or these are some of the and obviously those reviews, etc., would be from couples that have had a great time. If we're talking about Kevin, Caroline, and their kids, a baby kid, maybe a baby boy, you would be saying, I had a great time with my wife and my little boy. They take care of my baby like if he was theirs, etc., etc. So all that is part of the personalization. So here you can base, in this example, the personalization here based on the type of, as I said before, type of customer, first timer or not, type of hotel. Each hotel in this example has may have different characteristics. Type of room. Maybe we're talking about a low budget room, which is maybe if it was a low budget room, you would have been showing shown a different type of call to action here. But maybe it is a suite or not, etc. But basically, these characteristics here can be customized, personalized, contextualized based on the information you have access to, based on your augmented buyer persona. Let me go, before I show you a personalized video example and other things, let me go over the personalized fields here. So Kevin, the name of the person, the link behind this personalized thumbnail. So this is a personalized thumbnail, which is based on the buyer persona again. Kevin is just textual information. The thumbnail here for the video, that's more contextualized information, taking into consideration the amount of days, amount of people, their potential budget, etc. If they've been there before or not, etc. You will be showing one type of thumbnail or another type of thumbnail, and behind the thumbnail, or the link, the hyperlink behind the thumbnail will lead the person to a personalized landing page based on, again, on the buyer persona, augmented buyer persona. The joke here, targeting men that are interested in golf and that are also interested in food, maybe them directly or their partners, or targeting people in general, but you know what I mean. Then obviously the name of the lead here, maybe you don't have the name of your customers, maybe you do only for some of them. So depending on the marketing automation tool you use or email marketing tool you use, you can use conditional fields. So if you have the name, hi Kevin. If you don't have the name, it would be hey, or the message right away. So it really depends. But you can also use personalization for this. If you know that they have been there before, you can say welcome back, or it's so great to have you back, Kevin. You can use a lot of things to create more contextualized messages. So maybe you've probably heard this one before, is generic for all of the leads or clients that receive the email. Maybe it is a personalized field, but maybe my doctor told me up to the proud of you. All this is a personalized field based on the buyer persona. All this can be automated as well. Obviously, you have to you previously need to work you previously need to work on the messaging and all that, but all that can be personalized and scaled to one individual up to millions of them automatically. I'll show you how in a moment. Well, at least tell you how in a moment. More things. We are getting everything ready for your stay at this Saint-Priest Hotel Marbella. That's a personalized field. Then from this day here, personalized field again, to this field here, dynamic field as well. Since you love, the number one thing this person loves, and the number two thing this person loves, based on another maybe your partner, etc. We have a gift for you. Maybe this we have a gift for you is for all of them. Or maybe if it is new clients, you don't want to say, we have a gift for you. Maybe you want to say, these are some of the things our hotel has to offer. So this can also be a personalized field. Watch your personalized video now to learn more. I try to not be too pushy here to get the hard sell here, to use a softer tone, a lighter one, because hotels usually have about anything between 60 days to 90 days or even more before the arrival date for their guest. So that's enough time to actually create a pretty decent campaign, drip campaign, through different channels, emails, phone calls, retargeting, remarketing, etc., to convert more, to gain more business out of the opportunity you already have on the table. Great, more things. So watch video now. Obviously, you can also personalize this text here. And then what I said before, maybe these characteristics here are personalized based on the profile for Kevin and Caroline. Great. Let me show you now a personalized video example and then a personalized landing page along with it. And then I'll come back here to this landing page, well, to this email, to explain how to do this from a technical perspective, regardless of the marketing automation tool you use. Okay, at least the concepts are pretty much the same. Obviously, each tool will have pros and cons. Yeah, but this is basically to give you a general idea. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to write me an email. My email is josias@personal.com. Josias, like you see here, JOSIAS @personal.com. Personal with an I.com. Great. So this is a real case. This is one of our clients, Flight Center. They do something really smart. I'm impressed of their work. Basically, they help new leads that have entered through their one of their physical branches. This is an OTA, online travel agency, and they help them feel basically they engage in a really smart way with their leads before they receive their an email with a quotation. So in this example, we have a couple, Matthias and Christine. This couple has requested information for a vacation package to travel to Zanzibar because of their anniversary. So all the information you see here, landing page, video, text, the call to action here, everything is being 100% personalized for each individual. So these videos, landing page, the call to action, everything is being created automatically by our platform, Personal, which integrates with their marketing tools. So basically, whenever our platform receives a trigger from their marketing tool, our platform automatically creates the dynamic content. So in this case, videos, landing page, text in the landing page, the call to action. In other cases, we also create images, we create email, etc. And so all this happens in an automated way. So this is more or less what Kevin and Caroline here would see. Now, how does this happen from a technical perspective? Well, as I said before, you would have, the main thing is to think about it as if it was a spreadsheet. So think about a spreadsheet where you have column A, column B, column C. Each and every column is basically represents data that you can use like that, textual information and also contextual information. Textual information is information the way it is. Kevin, Caroline, room type, from this day to that day, that's the textual information. The contextual information is translating that information, the information you have access to, into something that is actually useful based on your customer's context. So if they're not traveling with kids, don't show them baby images. If they are traveling for business, don't show them people having a great time in the beach. Or if they are traveling if it is a whole family, don't 5 kids and a couple, don't show them images of a happy couple eating in a restaurant, because what they want is their kids to have a great time. In maybe they're all actually they're not at all, maybe they're between anything between 5 and 11 years old. So take all that into consideration. So basically, again, think about it as if it was a spreadsheet. Most companies out there use spreadsheets for their marketing or their ops in general. You can also use that for your marketing. Chances are that you already use them to create email marketing campaigns. You can also use marketing softwares like ActiveCampaign, which is a great marketing automation software. You can use softwares like Salesforce or Infusionsoft, or they changed their name, but more or less. Or you can use even MailChimp. You can use simple Google Sheet, or you can use HubSpot. There are countless CRMs, countless marketing automation tools you can use to create decent email marketing, personalized emails, for your marketing. If you want to go the extra mile creating personalized multimedia content, then you need chances are that you need a specific tool or platform like ours, Personal. You can go to personal.com to know more about it, to create personalized images, videos, landing pages, calls to action, in video calls to action, etc. And actually a lot more. But you don't need, not in every case, you don't always need to create multimedia content to create a powerful personalized email. So what matters here is to actually base your message in your target audience, but not only as a segment. Go deeper and think about augmented buyer persona, which is something your data will tell you, either in real time or because you have had time to create, to play with the data and create a campaign. So most companies out there just, they do a really basic personalization in their marketing. And then the second batch of companies would do a more complex personalization, but based on the textual information. And then really smart companies would use the context to create a more contextualized message that helps them basically stand out from their competitors. And even it's not about your competitors, competition, etc. It's about it's about Kevin, actually. So use everything you have in your power to create the type of content, the type of message that Kevin needs to convert, to feel at home before he gets to the hotel in this example, and to buy before he gets to the hotel, because that's more revenue for you. The more Kevin spends before he gets to the hotel, in this example, again, the better, because that means that he has even more chances to buy more, to spend more money once he gets to the hotel, because we're talking about different budgets. Families also have their budgets, not only companies. So great. So if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help you. Let us know. If you're a hotel, we have a hotel, an agency focused on hotel marketing, personalized marketing for hotels, where multimedia personalization plays a huge part of it. And if you are any other company, we'll be more than happy to help you as well through Personal, where we help basically companies convert more using personalization in a way that actually blow their customers' minds using multimedia content, personalized multimedia content, to get higher conversion ratios, more revenue per client, more clients coming back, better user experience, customer experience, more sales in general. Great. So thank you very much for your time. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My email is josias@personal.com. Josias, as you have here, JOSIAS @personalwithani.com. Have a great day. See you next. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Bye.